Hi there, my name is Carrie Dalton Hull, and I want to tell you about a wallet that has got some of the biggest players and names in the blockchain and crypto space so excited and invested. This is a wallet that will pay you to HODL. Now, we've heard of a few of them, right? And if you missed Plus Token when it was 40 cents, you have another chance because this wallet, like I said, has got some of the biggest players invested and very excited. And you don't want to miss this. If you're interested in crypto, you need to know about this wallet.
I got invited to a private call on, I guess about 2 weeks ago with this gentleman, Simon Tran, who I can show you now. Guys, we're talking about state-of-the-art next level technology, and I'm going to show you the transparency. We're talking about simply a wallet, a crypto wallet that pays us on average 10 to 15% per month for simply hodling the crypto we have in this wallet. Why would they do that? I'm going to show you tonight. But you'll look here are some of the big names that are behind this project. So like Luigi said, this project has only been around for a few weeks now. I think it's about a month. Fresh out of Asia, where not, again, I think it's closer to 90%. I mean, most blockchain projects come out of that Asia Pacific rim. And I got on a call with that gentleman on the right there, Simon Tran. And when I logged into the call, there were 50 people. It was an invitation-only private Zoom call. And when I logged in, there were 50 people. Now, I've been doing business meetings and all sorts of things for years. And I can tell you, when you get invited to a private Zoom call and you log in and there's 50 people, you know you're on the right call. So I got an opportunity for really the first time to listen to Simon talk about some credibility, talk about the names behind the project, and connect some of the dots for me. And then we jumped in. And so I'm going to introduce you to some of those names. Now, on the left-hand side of that picture is Shang Zhao, is the way you actually pronounce it. It's Zhao Shang, but it's Shang Zhao. He's a strategic investor in CloudToken, a big strategic investor. He owns World Blockchain Forum Corp out of New York City. He's actually a US citizen. The largest blockchain forum in the world. In fact, he has events going on right now where people like Roger Ver and John McAfee, right, are keynote speakers. Big events, guys. Why is that important to know? Well, him and his team have a bird's eye view. They get to see all the projects that come down the pipe. They know what's gonna be good, what's not gonna last, and what has the potential to be great. What do you think they do with that information? Well, when they see a project like CloudToken and they feel like it is going to be great, they're able to invest in it. Now, Simon, again on the right-hand side of that screen, he is the connection, he's our connection to the Chinese-speaking community, okay? And he gets information that we just don't get here in North America, and if we do, it's usually late. Like Luigi said, that last project, by the time North America knew about it, it was $12. From 40 cents to $12 is a lot of gain. It's like 25 times your gain on your investment. So Simon had an opportunity a couple of months ago to go out to China to one of the World Blockchain Forum events where he met Mr. Shang Zhao in person, him and his team. And he had an opportunity to get fully briefed on this entire project. The vision, the technology, he saw it firsthand, and he got excited. When he came back, made a couple of phone calls to a couple of his business partners, and here we are. I was on one of the first calls here in America regarding CloudToken, and very, very, very exciting, guys. Now, Luigi talked about Plus Token. Again, Plus Token launched on April 30th at 40 cents. Shang Zhao and his team got involved right here, about between $8 and $9. Between $8 and $9, they saw the project as being a successful project with solid technology and long-term capability, and so they invested. It went from $9 to $12 fairly quickly, and Simon got information from his intel, did his due diligence, and him and his team jumped in right around 12. And then the token went on. I mean, there's an exchange, there's mining going on, there's a lot of pieces that are part of their vision, which is completely different than what we're doing over here on cloud. But the token went from $12 all the way to $70. Now, I was presented this project in February. You can see on January 29th, it was already $30. I think it was even closer to 35 or 36 when I took a look. And I wasn't ready because Bitcoin was still down, although this token was thriving in a down market. I just wasn't ready. Plus, knowing its price history, I really didn't think that it had much room to go anytime soon. Well, I was wrong, but I didn't get involved. One of the most important pieces to understand here is we now have CloudToken. Simon is bringing us. Now, let me also say this. Simon passed on 6 or 7 different projects that had been introduced to him, copycats. That's what happens when a company is successful, you have copycats. And so Simon passed on 6 or 7 different projects until he had an opportunity to go out in China, meet Sheng Zhao, very successful, huge influential name in the space, and learn about cloud. Here's why we're so excited, guys. One of many reasons. We have CloudToken at 30 cents. Now, is CloudToken going to be a $70 token in the next 12 months? We don't know. Does it need to be? Not really. I mean, we're getting it at 30 cents. Even if it went on to be $10, that's 30 times your investment, guys. You do the math. So we have CloudToken at 30 cents. We're super excited. I want to introduce you to the technology and the technology team now, okay? 100% transparency. What you're looking at is a picture of, on the top, Mr. Ronald I, spelled A-A-I, Ronald I, and his one of his technology project developers, Matthew Swen. I think I'm pronouncing that wrong, but he'll forgive me. These guys are the technology. Now, we had an opportunity, so we've been excited about this, guys. We had an opportunity 2 days ago to get on a live Q&A call with Ronald I. And he answered about 15 different questions regarding the transparency, regarding the arbitrage trading, regarding the private keys to the wallet, regarding the reserve fund, regarding the customer support, regarding the crypto card, and a number of other questions. And when I tell you guys, we were blown away. My phone did not stop ringing by people that are involved in the project and how excited they are to finally see a fresh of breath air in a company in the blockchain space that is completely transparent. Completely transparent, okay? Now, here's what's awesome about this. Ronald I has a very successful track record. I mean, do some research on him. Do your deep research, do your Google searching, and go learn about who this guy is, okay? First of all, he's the sitting CTO for a company called BitBeta. BitBeta is the 4th generation blockchain. Again, that's more technical than most of us even need to know. I'm not an expert on blockchain. I don't position myself to be an expert, but I learned a long time ago in business, you don't need to be an expert to be successful. You just need to be in the same room or linked up with them. Blockchain, Bitcoin came out in 2009. That was the original blockchain and will always be the original blockchain. Then Ethereum, a lot of you have Ethereum, you heard of it, came out a few years later, 2nd generation blockchain, a little different, some improvements, modifications. Shortly after Ethereum came EOS, which some say stands for Ethereum on steroids, 3rd generation. And now BitBeta, 4th generation blockchain. And you'll see here from their website, Ronald I is the current CTO. He manages the technology. Again, he's a massive tech name in the space, ladies and gentlemen. He also has 2 other companies in the blockchain space. He currently worked with Samsung and Nokia, and the guy is just a big public figure in the space. And there's Matthew Swen, business director. So both of those guys are coming over from BitBeta. Well, Ronald I is the chief architect or the CTO, whatever you want to call him, for CloudToken. He's managing the app, he's managing the arbitrage trading, he's managing the card. All of that technology is underneath Ronald. Okay, let's talk about transparency. Over the last 12 months, I have gotten pitched bot